Hi guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for always coming back to watch my video. Guys, in case it's your very first time here, welcome, and as usual, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're returning by, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. And guys, thank you so much for the love and support you showed me in my old vlogs. I really appreciate all my darlings. So in case you're seeing me for the first time, I am Miss Hongo, yes, Kenyan content, Mombasa-based content creator. But right now, I am here at this beautiful village here at Nyabohanse. So yes, guys, I know my title. Yes, I don't want to go to beat around the bush. So I did some research, not research, I wrote some notes. Yes, I wrote some notes, and I wanted to share out with you guys some of the cons, pros of if anyone want to settle here at Nyabohanse. And it is all based on my experience. Yes guys, we have stayed here for a month now, and definitely I know 1 month you might not tell, but 1 month also is a lot, since we've been interacting with people, we've been moving around, going to the market, going to people's homes. So we've learned 1 and 2 here and there. And we wanted, because Daudi Countryside is not here with me at the moment. He left very early in the morning. Yes, so I wanted to share out with you, because guys, people have been asking us, are you going to settle in Nyabohanse? Are you not traveling? Honestly speaking, I love traveling, and I would wish to do that. Plus also this place, you've seen also Daudi looking for land, like he did a video here and there. So there is that speculating, guys, that are you guys living, are you guys planning to settle here? So before even you ask us those questions, before even we answer you, which definitely guys soon we shall discuss that with you. So I have some questions here. I just pasted it there in my. So what to know before settling here. And one thing for sure, disclaimer guys, I'm going to talk based on my experience. So, and one thing, I will be honest. Yes, so if I hurt your feelings, because those people who are born and raised here, definitely this is home. So east west home is the best, because even me, if I could go back to my Kisumu, I will just say like that is home. So maybe some few things you might not like, but I want to be honest. I want to share out with you some things to consider. So I have few questions, not few questions, few highlights that you need to consider before settling here, and I'm gonna answer you guys based on my experience. So one thing that you need to know if you want to settle here, one thing that matters a lot is your peace. It's your farming, if you're a family person, or if you're a content creation. So I don't know if I should read then I answer, or I should just read you highlight. Another thing, you also need to consider the cost of land, housing compared to cities. We will go that into deeply later on. And then if you can't afford a land, availability of rented house, if there is water supply, electricity, internet, healthcare facilities, and also schools, very important, means of transportations, and then markets, and then also if you want to work here, employment, that is, and then if there is opportunity in building, which we will discuss that, and then if it is cost, if it is expensive or it is cheaper. And then also the weather also matters a lot for those people who are from overseas. The weather matters a lot. And then the personalities, people here, the common misconception that people have around this place. So I think let's go, let me just answer while we are going. So first and foremost, one thing, and guys, should we start with the negative ones or the positive ones? Because definitely there is negative also, because I believe nothing 100% is positive. Like, I don't think if there is no home that does not have issues, like if there is no place in the entire world that has issues, because even in my Kisumu hometown, oh, we have pros and we have cons. So I think we should start with, my screen just disappeared. I think we should start with peace, because I am somebody who love a positive vibe, like having, I'm that person who doesn't like to dwell on negative vibe. No, 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 at all, guys. Really, 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 honestly speaking, I'm that kind of a person that I will swing in. I always, I remember back in where we stay at the coast. At times we normally have issues, and then I don't want to dwell on the negative side. So I take life on the positive side and I move on with it, and that's how life has been. So making me progress, because if I'm like, I'll dwell on that negative, it will drain my, how do you call it, my energy. So for this now, we'll start with the advantages and things that will really really make you wanna settle. And yes, guys, these things, honestly speaking, even if you don't want to settle, you will wish to settle here. But again, there is some cons that you will make you not to like think twice. So let's start with the positive one. First and foremost, guys, we have peaceful and quiet environment. Wow, 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 wow. That's one. Number uno. I did French. Ando. Uno, I think, is Spanish, but for us in French it is an, if I'm not wrong. So here, one thing for sure that you will, if you don't love that city chaotic life, there is that peaceful environment. For instance, right now I'm in this middle of this farm, and rather than one tuk-tuk, not tuk-tuk, how do you call them, motorbike, tuk-tuk, we are used to tuk-tuks in Mombasa. Yeah, we missed tuk-tuks. So you will see that one how do you call it, motorbike that pass, and then they don't pass like oftenly. They just pass once in a, maybe after 30 minutes, something like that. So for peace, it's the best. And then we have like the lower cost of living. Honestly speaking, guys, it is very very affordable. Yes, if affordable is the word, very very affordable here. The low cost of living, it's very, for instance, like food back in coast, you see what with a chicken there, that local chicken in coast, it is like the pure one, leave alone this mixed breed which you'll get at 1,000 or 1,500. The local one is up to 3,000, and then that's a big cock. But when it comes to here, you can get that big cock at 1,000 shillings. And then also veggies, you don't need to buy. They have plenty of farms. You just go and take that from you have your small kitchen garden, which is something that us at the coast we can't have, but unless you are staying far away. And then also here they have like natural rivers, natural streams, but in coast it's always summer. Coast is known for holiday destination, not to go start farming there. And then, guys, we have fresh air. Like right now I'm breathing fresh air. Yeah, in big cities you can't get this, to be honest. See, big cities are polluted with the loud music, and also not loud music, I don't know why the music is stuck on my head. Yeah, with the pollution on big companies, there's industrial areas, the environment is polluted. We have like gas of everywhere for coming out from this, the chemicals coming out from these big industries. But here I've not seen any industry. The environment is so fresh and it's very very open. In city the houses are skyrocket. Yani, like for instance in Mombasa, you can even, a house goes up to 20, up there. But here, a house like this, then you move there, then you move, it's like scattered. Yeah, so when it comes to fresh air, the village wins. Then we have like access to water. So if you're a farm lover, that is in Mombasa, I'm talking about Mombasa, yes, where I stay at the coast. Mombasa is known for holiday destination, guys, and you wouldn't want to go start farming there, but unless you live outside the city, which for us we have like two homes. We have one in the city and then also other one far away from the city. But again, I just want to be honest, if you decide to do farming in Mombasa, it means you will dig your own well, and also you will have your own water bowl, that is a well, because we have salty water, you know. So salty water, your plant, your veggies will definitely die, you know. And then another thing, beautiful scenery with open spaces and greenery. Yes, we have beautiful scenery for those people who love nature, that is, apart from the city life whereby there is these big malls, big supermarkets, big parking areas, big, and you know, it's like modern life. So if you love this nature, if you love nature, definitely Nyabohanse is good for that, the sceneries. And then we have also we have, okay, the next one was less traffic and congestion. Big cities, let me use Nairobi. Oh my goodness, I can even take like how many, maybe 3 hours on traffic. But yeah, if there is no motorbike, so you don't expect to see a car in at it, because even guys you've seen us moving around here, most of the time we are moving with bikes because the cars are unavailable. Oh no, don't tell me my legs. I've sitting in such a way that let me change, let me interchange. I wish I carried my tripod, the stand. Yeah, I don't know if now it's like, if I switch it that way it will turn. Let me hold it for a while. I put my leg up. Yeah, so less traffic, do expect that, because there is no traffic here. You don't expect a traffic, and yet there is no cars. And then there is great place for farming. I think I've mentioned this. If you love keeping livestock keeping and farming, this is the best place to be. Yes. And then those people who love farm life, if you have kids and you want to come and settle here, there is that opportunity for kids to have a lot of playground areas, rather than in towns whereby you have to take your kids to go squeeze with each and everyone in those parks. No. So there is that. You see now, I don't know after how many minutes is when another one is passing. And then they have beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunset and sunrise. This is for sure. Honestly speaking, this is for sure. I think because it's kind of on a hilly, so in the morning you will have to have that beautiful, beautiful sunrise and also sunset. But I love the sunset the most. It's usually so pretty. And also, you see one thing, I think we are, this is East Africa, yes, and in coast, sunrise rise at 5 a.m. Here it's different. Yeah. And I think I've also talked about the security. Yeah, it's a safer environment, considering the fact that people here are still how do you say, you see, in city you cannot say, you cannot talk about security because, yeah, okay, I'm looking for the word, but thank God I've found it. Here is not a cosmopolitan area sad that you see, like in Mombasa or where I come from, or in Nairobi, we have all sorts of people. So here is not like that. 90% of people who are living here are from this place. So who will come and then interfere with their thing, and then they are in their home. But you see, in Nairobi or in Mombasa, nobody owns the place. It's for everyone. Then what do we have here? Lower pollution. I think I've mentioned about that. Okay, this is one thing that I will definitely, if you love peace life, if you love like this nature vibe, it is ideal for people who are seeking for retirement. Why? Yes, it is ideal for people who are seeking for retirement. In as much as we would love to settle here, we will still need to go to the city, still need, yeah, I think those are some of the pros, that the cons that I will discuss. You know, somebody who is heading to their retirement, coming and starting a life, like settling here, this person have seen the world, this person have seen everything, so she or he needs just a place to come and relax. Yeah, it's a relaxation, something of that sort. Yes. And then plenty of opportunity to connect with nature, of course. Yes, I think that I've mentioned, if you want to connect with nature, this is the ideal place to do that because it's not polluted. And one of the, I think this is one of affordable land compared to many towns and cities. Of course, you cannot compare land which is in the city and also the land which is here at the village. Definitely, even in my village, even any of everyone's village, you cannot compare the land opportunity price here and also in let's say in Mombasa or in Nairobi. No, so here is much affordable. I don't know, I think that's the word. If you compare it to big city, that is it. And this one is interesting. A good place for content creators because yes. So even us, the reason why I think guys, if in case you're watching, if in case you subscribe and you don't know how we settle in here, I think I don't want to make the video very boring and long. You can just go in my, I think last month video, or I'll link the video here so that you can know the reason why we came here. So with the opportunity of content creators, for sure this is ideal place for the content creators based on I will say they I know it has authentic stories, very interesting stories, but each and every place has stories. The only difference is the fact that this place is known for content creators based on people like Marwa, people like Nasto, people like D Mwango, you know, all these content creators that have you know, I've settled here. There are so many content creators, by the way, guys. Very many. I think even more than 100. Not even 100 is less. More than 500, because if your wife is a content creator and the husband also, maybe a child also, there are so many content creators. So this is an opportunity for somebody who wants to do content creation and based on YouTube, because most of them, yeah, they're not in TikToks and also Instagram. They don't consider it as much as YouTube. Yes, they're in Instagram, they're also in TikTok, but what it is known for, it's for YouTube. And also one thing that I also noticed, or I also know, not noticed, guys, let me just be honest, the content creation here is not based on our Kenyan audience, because you will find that somebody here who is having like 10,000 subscribers, people might not even know him or her in the country. Yes, so the content creation here is for the worldwide, which is for YouTubers. It is best and good opportunity to grow and also to have few developments here and there. Yes, so that's very advantages of I think I've talked about fresh locally prepared food is easily available. Yes, there is no processed food. Ever since we came here, we've been eating nothing but authentic food, organic food, which is very good, guys. We really appreciate that so much. Like we've not been eating those, how do you call them, our processed food back at home. Not at all. We've really enjoyed this authentic and fresh food. And then also coming here, it will teach you patience, gratitude, and appreciation of small simple living. For sure guys. We've walked around and there are so many people who are really living in a very simple way. So if you are coming from the city, this place will teach you to appreciate the small, like humble living. So but I know everywhere in the world, definitely there are places that even in my village, that is anyway, Nyabohanse may not have all the convenience of city life, but if you are looking for peace, you have community and then affordable living, I think you should consider it home. Yeah, you should really consider it home. And also, the best place to live, it depends on your lifestyle, the lifestyle that you're looking for. This might not be a life for everyone, but for some people this is, it's the best. Some people love this, some people love city life, because not everyone is the same, guys. So I think, can we can we talk about few of the things that which are also advantages to be here. Yeah, guys, I told you I'm saying this based on my experience, and I don't want to sound cliche, I don't want to sound as if, I'm doing what? I don't want to sound as if I'm siding, or I don't want to sit I'm not being fair enough. To be honest with you, once I'm done with mentioning this, I will tell you our opinion and what we will consider if we consider staying here, relocating here, or starting a life here. But for anyone who wants to relocate here, yes, there is that advantage part, and there is also disadvantage part, which is very normal. Very normal. So let's start with something. If you are not a content creator, definitely there is fewer job opportunities compared to towns and cities. This is for a fact. Majority of people here, they are farmers, and not everyone is a farmer. For instance, if let's say you're an accountant, where will you work? You are a teacher. It's very, the school are less, it's very limited, fewer job opportunities. So for me, one thing that I know, if you want to settle here, it's either you are self-employed or you're a content creator. That one for sure, you will, you won't have any regret. So one disadvantage is fewer job opportunities, and then we have also limited renting housing projects. Yeah, because one thing for sure, guys, people here live in their own homes. So if you are coming here, somebody like us coming here, it's either you live in a hotel, because even the first day, guys, we came here, we stayed in a hotel, and then we got hosted by Marwas, because, and then the rental houses, they are very limited. Majority of people staying here, they're staying in their own homes. So at least now we've seen David Junior's project. He's doing amazing. So it's something like that is what is coming out, because it's building rental facilities. So in the near future, people will come here and rent. Let me tell you something, guys, whether you're in a city or whether you're in the village, constructing a house is something that takes time, and also something that you just don't construct. You need to do a lot of planning, because it's also expensive. Definitely, if you stay in the city, you want to come and retire here, you wouldn't want to retire in a single room. Yeah, so for sure you must have money. So if you rent a house in town, you rent a house, you want to come here and settle and look for this peaceful life. Guys, sorry, my tripod is, this one is that's GoPro handle. It's GoPro, how do we call it, the DJI handle. So it's not the one that's sits by itself. I wish it was. That's why I'm moving around. So anyway, guys, that's also one of the disadvantages. They have very limited rental facilities. Then also, access to healthcare may require traveling to large towns, which is also Migori. Yes, there is healthcare here. For instance, that time that Daudi countryside got attacked, we went to one here, which is in Sirare, and the facility wasn't that standard as the one that you will say back in Nairobi or back in big cities like Mombasa. For instance, let me use this so that people cannot come and attack me more. If you are like the ICU or the heart operation machines, or the, how do you call it, the cancer screening, if you're a woman, those people who have to go for pap smear, those things are not here. Definitely you will have to travel to big cities to go and do that. Let's say somebody is going for MRI, or somebody is going for chemo. We don't have those facility here, so you have to travel to big city which is nearby. But I think here Migori is like, I don't know if 25 kilometers or 30 kilometers, unlike like in the coast, whereby, or in Nairobi, reaching those big hospitals is just like that. So also, that's something for sure. Yes, this one we've been struggling with. Transportation. Transportation. Not everyone can use bikes. Yeah, there are some people who fear motorbikes. Even me, I fear motorbikes. Yes, I fear motorbikes based on how do you call it, an experience. Back then when I was young, my dad had a motorbike, and he used to take me to school with this motorbike. We used to love this motorbike so much before even he got a car. So one day we got in accident, we fell down, and that's why I think it has disappeared. One of my lips is usually like the lower lips. It's they, how do you say it? They shona. They stitched it way long. I think I was in grade 6 or grade 4, something of that sort. So not everyone has that how do you call it, that motorbike thing. And also for public transportation, it can't access the small like village routes, something of that sort. Unlike in the city, whereby in Nairobi there is this stop everywhere. And then here also, let's say we want to go Migori. I will not go and there and start at the bus station. There is no bus station is far like in Nyabohanse. I stop there for like seconds, then the bus move by. No. Here you have to wait. So something of that sort. If you want to settle here, be sure to have your if you don't like motorbikes, buy your own car. Power outages may occur at a times. So this power, not even may occur at times. Majority of people here use solar. So it is when the electricity is being brought to this side. And one thing I know, some people usually prefer electricity. I think you even see that in Amara place, they just use solar. So electricity is still an issue, but soon they're bringing. But the solar market has outshined or overtaken the place, so everybody has now solar. And then what else? Access to some roads can be difficult to use during rainy season. Of course, yes. What do you expect in the village? uh I think you also saw when Dee was doing the road thing, they really did not even Marwa, they really had issues with the villagers about the road. Some people see the ones, and most of the roads here are small like this. And when it's rain, it's almost rainy season. So definitely we will explain more that when it's rainy. Yeah, I'm giving you a hint. Are we leaving or we're staying? Yeah. And then this is now for internet speed and mobile network coverage may be vary depending on your exact location. Very true. At Amara he has like Starlink, there is internet throughout, but you see not everyone has access to internet. For instance, me, I'm using a Samsung lover, and my phone had issues. So I have to look for network each and every place. Most of the time my phone is offline, by the way. People call you and they won't tell you because of the internet speed, compared to city life where Safaricom 5G is always up there. So Safaricom is an internet system that we use here. And then we also this is for people who love entertainment, which definitely I know, guys, when you want to come and settle here, you are just a village, peaceful, calm life. You are not those people who love movies, nightlife. So this place is just an escape of those nightlife cinemas, because I haven't seen that ever since we came here. No at all. That's why in the beginning I said this place is mostly good for people seeking retirement, if I'm not wrong. Those people who have seen life, they have really partied until they're tired. They have traveled all over. And then another thing also, adjusting to slower pace of village life can be difficult if you are used to city living. Of course, let's say at my age, adjusting here might be very difficult. At times not, or at times yes. I want to travel. That's why you see, honestly, I see Ayamaras, they normally travel a lot to also go and see the world there. So if you are not in a position to travel and go see the world, this place might be, how can I say, it might be slow for you. So it needs somebody who has explored the world. So they just want this slow pace, because honestly it's very slow. So there's some people who you come from here. I wish there is a lady, though some people doesn't like to be shot in the camera. There's some people who has never even seen escalator before. So the exposure is still very, very low. So educational, I left my on higher educational option. Honestly speaking, have not seen a university here, but unless you have to go to Kisii or Migori. Yes, I want to be honest. You see, in Coast or in Nairobi, we have so many universities around. There is Nairobi University, Kenya, KU, there is KMTC, like all very, very option. But here, no, I wouldn't lie. I've seen high schools, but when it comes to university, yeah, that is why it is good for those people who have explored. You've already done with your master's degree, you've done your, you just want to settle, you want to come here and relax. For instance, when this one now, when you go to banking system here, yeah, they have banks, but you have to go to the border town to access. I love the fact that now this one may not even be a disadvantage, because now it is easy to access banks. There is just here border town, which is near, I think 10 kilometers. I'm not wrong, I'm not good in estimation, guys. So I love the fact that you can easily access. So true, you can access banks, rather than long ago they never used to have. You could have to travel to Migori, which is 30 minutes. Yeah, unlike Coast, like you can just walk in, there is ATM machine down there, you walk in, there is a bank there. You understand, guys, what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So also, let's comes to insects, mosquitoes. um for sure, one thing for us, ever since we came, me, I've not experienced mosquitoes. I know people coming from abroad, people coming from overseas, they are afraid of malaria. So I think mosquitoes here are during rainy season, but for us now, haven't experienced it. Hey, this one is also another one. It might take time to become part of the local community if you are new. If you are not a content creator, guys, let me put it for sure. If not a content creator, it might take time for you to connect with the locals. But if you're a content creator, oh my goodness, from day one, you see how Daudi Countryside has explored this place. And nowadays, like when we started, I with him, when he started his videos, I could be with him anywhere. But look at me now, he's moving around, because there are so many people who are content creators. So if you're not a content creator, it will be so difficult for you to maneuver around. One, because people here speak their local languages. Yes, they speak their local language. So imagine you are from German or you are from France and you are struggling with English, because I know my brothers, they are also struggling with English as well. And then, oh, you are from these European countries whereby people don't speak English. Some of them, they don't. I have friends there, guys, so please don't come at me. I have friends in those countries whereby they don't speak English. They speak our English are even better than them, for sure. So when you come here, you speak with a neighboring community, so that you can try to understand it. Some of them don't understand English completely, but unless they are a content creator, because also here Marwa has taught them in a way that content creators here, most of them speak English. So if you're not a content creator, you will struggle to adjust to the locals because of the language also. But if you're a content creator, oh my goodness, day one you will. uh-huh uh what else we have? Emergency services, I think I've talked about that. Business opportunity, yes, there is. Of course, it depends. There is a motorbike, not a tuk-tuk. A tuk-tuk passing. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see it. Look at. I think it's taking some of the materials to. Yeah. What was I saying? So guys, sorry for the noise. Yeah, but I just want to publish this video as raw. I'm not going to edit anything, just to upload it just like that. Emergency services, maybe that I've talked about. Business opportunity, I said only if you're a farmer, you want to do content. It's good for content creation. I think that's for sure. Let me not. I think also my video, I don't want it to be very long. My screen has disappeared. So guys, I think those are the few cons, the few disadvantages here and there. But anyway, on and on, despite having like challenges in the village, people still choose this peaceful life compared to those who are those in city life. And whether Nyabohanse is the right place to settle depends on your priorities, and as I mentioned also earlier, it depends on your lifestyle. It really matters a lot. So those, as I said, there's some people who love city life, which definitely they will not settle here, and there's some people who love peaceful and calm life, so this is the ideal place for them. So yeah, I think you will have to choose in between. Yeah, so it may not, Nyabohanse may not all have all the convenience, whatever you are looking for in life, but it will depend on you whether I want to settle or not. It depends with you have to balance whatever you want. So yeah, I think that is it for anyone who is looking to settle here. Based on my experience, guys, I say that disclaimer, based on my experience and the time that we've spent here and the way we've moved around with people here and there for this time. So I know you guys, you're so eager to know if we're gonna settle here or we're gonna move. For sure. If one of you just decide to bless me with the land, I wouldn't, guys. I wouldn't mind. Yes, I wouldn't mind. For sure, honestly speaking, I wouldn't mind, because let me speak on my behalf. I think that Dawoodi also has his own preferences. I think this place for me is good, considering that I was born and raised in Kisumu. It's more or less the same, and as I said, east west home is the best. Home is always the best. The only disadvantage that I have from here and my village is the cultural difference. Yeah, guys, these people have a lot of cultural differences. Yeah, I remember there is somebody who commented in my video. I don't know which video, that before you guys settle there, you should ask this and this so and so questions about the culture, about there is something that he mentioned which was not pleasing at all. I think I've even forgotten. The shenanigans or shenanigans of the place. Yeah, I know most of the people watch the Virginia's videos, and you can tell, hey guys, hey, there's so many drama also. And also, one thing that it's I think cultural also matters a lot. They have very different cultures. For instance, where I come from, I know women drink alcohol. They have this local drink that they have here. I don't know, is that busara? I don't know. Yeah, I don't drink, so definitely we haven't tried. So it shocked me that I know people will like, you are from Kisumu, why are you saying that? Yes, but guys, I'm from Kisumu, but where I was raised, I never saw such things. A woman and a man drinking. They have children. They have kids. So these kids are seeing their parents. For us, we know men drink, not like women. And also here, some I think these shenanigans are all over, because we could see, yeah, thank God my dad never used to drink, so I wouldn't speak on behalf of, but I have an uncle who is drunkard. I have, did I even use the word, that's that bad? Yeah, I have an uncle who used to drink, so whenever he could come home, he was shouting like, yeah, yeah, like you could know that, yes, I've arrived. And then you know how alcohol is not water, guys. No, 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 no. You may say things which we don't want people to know. So here is the same. So one shock is women also drink and men drink, and these people have kids. So when they come back home, they start like using the, I don't want to use the S words, and then they have like verbal diarrhea, using, how do you call these words? Using bad words, and that the children are witnessing. Yes, there are also those things from this place. Yeah, I know if you really watch David Jr.'s video, definitely you can relate to that. And also issue about women, that thing really shook me out. So most of you be like, guys, are you relocating or are you settling? Oh my goodness, for sure, with the drama. Yeah, I would also wish to go and see those dramas. Yes, I will. You know, Daudi countryside loves such things, so we will want to go and see. You know, we go and see and witness. It's kind of, I think those are the entertainments that yeah, I think so. It's also something like that. So definitely, guys, we will wish to settle here, to start a life here, to just live, which we leave everything to God. Yes, as a believer, we believe that everything happens for God's reason, and Allah's time is the best, and God has a reason for everything. Let me tell you something, guys. Everything that happens in my life, oh my goodness, I normally say it is God's plan. So whatever has been happening, the fact that we are here, the fact that we are still trying to figure out if we want to, if we are going to settle, or if we want to travel, we just leave it to God. Yes, that is what we believe. We believe that God plans everything, and God give you, like, you know, direction. And I'm so grateful that staying here has also connected me with you people, which I'm very glad. Thank you so much, guys. You've been nothing but the best. You people support our content. We really appreciate, to be honest, 100%. We really appreciate, guys. Honestly speaking, we don't take it for granted, and we pray to God to continue blessing you, continue being with you, all your pockets never run dry. And also, I don't want to, you know, forget Amara for, you know, connecting me with you guys. It was all about like God's plan, God wish. So now that I've shared out with you all the pros and cons about living here, will you still consider settling here? And also, will you wish us to stay here? Yeah, there's somebody who told Daudi countryside, yeah, you people love that area. Of course, Daudi love this place so much. Even when he goes to my village, he normally love it. Mombasa is very hot. It's for beach life. Though we miss home, yes, we miss family, and our family is in a good side. Yeah, we just appreciate the fact that we have a very supporting people back at home to take care of our things, of everybody, take care of our family. We are so grateful, and that's why when you see us living here comfortably, guys, everything at home is well. We might even decide not to go back. We might even decide to bring our family here. Yeah, everything is possible. Very true. Yeah, we might do that. So if you bless us with a piece of land, yes, we will definitely. But again, I believe God's timing is the best. Whatever God will want us to take, that's what we will flow with. Guys, we even know these things. Hey, we used to play with these things. This is called tiang. Tiang is these are maize corns, maize whatever. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here, and in case you've watched this video till this part, thank you so much. I say asante sana. Asante sana means thank you so much in Swahili. And be blessed. God bless you. You are seeing me for the first time. I am Miss Hongo. Yes, let me know what you think and leave a comment. Let me know your opinions, guys, and we're gonna meet in my next video. So guys, subscribe.